as a coach, what's the best way to instill confidence in your players?
Well, Brian, I don't know that as a coach you can instill confidence in them, but what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do. They know and they're prepared to execute.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And Doncic puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Saric. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Hits the three-pointer.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the three. Needs to keep doing this now.
Back to Smith. Pass to Azonia. Saric outside. Now here's Zubac. Clock at 4. Here's Smith. Up and over Doncic. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5 now.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
And here's Doncic, covered by Smith. Doncic feeling it out a bit. With some arc. It's good. Doncic has got his second basket.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Pass to Saric. The fadeaway. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Chanchar. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Free throw line jumper. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Over to the left wing. Here's Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pulls it in from the elbow. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Timeout.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Picked by Smith. Pass to Perkichin. Now here's Smith, defended by Dragic. 6 to shoot. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Smith's got 9. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
There's a screen. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Bogdanovich. Saric outside. Picked by Smith. Pulls it. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. And he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
1 quarter in the books. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Here's the break. Moving it up. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the left wing. He puts up a 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's the pick. For 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he buries his first look. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. To the middle. Here's Šarić. Can't get it to fall.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
Pass to Perkicin. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Hezonja. For 3, Smith. That shot off. To the inside. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Zubac with it. No points yet. Pass to Perkicin. And he buries his first look. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And here's Doncic. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic, no good. Shooting at a very efficient 67%. Here's Perkicin. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. right wing. Here's Smith. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You could tell these players are loving the positive attitudes.
And let's switch it up. Appreciate you joining.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Doncic. And a missed layup. Doncic has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Back to Smith. Fades. And he can't bank that one in. Doncic outside. From deep. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Saric shot is off. Here's the break. Knocked loose. Lays it up and banks it in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Chanchar. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. Timeout. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
All right, let's have a look and see who is leading the league in field goal percentages. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Pass to Hazonia. Back to Smith. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Doncic throwing his weight around. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Here's Chanchar. Nails it from 3.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Pass to Saric. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
35 seconds left in the third. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. A deep 3. It's hauled in by Saric. They've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Smith. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Just 4 to shoot. Šarić finds Smith. Over Dragic. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Šarić. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fader on the way. No luck on that one.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
Out to the wing. The 15-footer. And it falls all over the rim and in.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. To the wing, right side. To the left side wing. Pass to Dragic. Shoots a fadeaway. Yep, that one's good.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Hazonia. On target from range.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
It's hauled in by Šarić.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Here's Smith. Carries it down low.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Hazonia. Up top, Smith. Here's Hazonia. Let's go with a 3. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
Here's Doncic. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Pass to Smith. 1:02 left to play in the fourth quarter. Šarić, the pass to Zubac. Out left to the wing. Šarić outside. Here's Hazonia. Here's Smith. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Doncic. From 20 feet. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And so they foul intentionally. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Saric. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was in the balance right until the final second.
We've got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Wagner. The 11-footer, and it's good, 2 points.
Wagner able to get that one lined up from mid-range.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. De Silva with the rebound. Pass to Schroeder. Wagner with it. Here's De Silva. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Tries from 16, and he knocks down the jumper.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wagner's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Wagner passes to Schroeder. Wagner with a screen for Schroeder. And the shot falls short this time. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Bogdanovic, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Bogdanovic knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw off from Bogdanovic. Here's Schroeder. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. He takes it in. Pass to Jokic. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
55 seconds left in the first. Petrushev can't hit. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to De Silva. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball. De Silva's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bogdanovic passes to Teodosic. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the wing right side. Clock at 4. Shot to stop the run. De Silva with the rebound.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
They've got Washington, and it's De Silva in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Out to the wing. Pass to De Silva. Here's Tiemann. It's good from long range. He has 5.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Back to Teodosic. For the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Teodosic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Tiemann. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be Nikola Topic. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
Taking a look here at numbers for Jokic. His last 10 games, he's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Now, here's Washington. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Wagner. From outside, off the mark. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. It's good. And here's Wagner. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Wagner. Hands it from downtown. Wagner's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Poked loose. Stolen by Washington. Pushing it up. And that one's good. Wagner.
Timeout.
Wagner's got 6.
Oh, great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. To the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
50 seconds left in the first half. Pass to De Silva. No good on the 3. Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And here's Bogdanovic. A 3-ball. Nailed from three-point land.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count the basket.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second. What a quarter so far. Here's Bogdanovic. De Silva with the rebound. Good. Nice job down low. De Silva's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so we wrap up the first half. Up 9. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Doc, what did you see in the first half, and how does that affect the rest of the game?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Thanks for. How much weight do you put on the power rankings against the actual standings?
I know a lot of folks like to analyze the stats, but in terms...
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the visiting team.
They're moving well along.
Thanks for joining us. Now
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go.
Watch the screen.
Now Jokic. A floater. No good that time. Here's De Silva. Here's Schroeder. And that one is off. Here's Bogdanovich. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Back to Schroeder. From deep, buries it from 3-point range. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And there it is for him. 8 points for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Wagner wide open. Misses the 3. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. 2 teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Leaps for it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons. Then on Monday. .153 left in the third quarter. From the line, the shot misses.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Pass to Jokic from past the arc. No good on the shot.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
1:16 left to play in the third. Traps in the tray.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Petrushev. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it up. And it falls over the rim and in. 10 points for him. Being 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. There's the pick. Schroeder outside to the right side. Beyond the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The 3 launches it. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Pass to Bonga. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Bonga. Puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Gutterich in at the shooting guard. Washington, that's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Pass to Gutterich. With the drive. Jokic, no good.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Now Hartenstein. Giffey. No good from outside. And a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting on all cylinders. Pass to Teodosic. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
From 20 feet out. No good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Out to the right wing. Here's Schroeder. Can't cash in from close range.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Pass to Jokic. The 19-foot shot. De Silva with the rebound. De Silva's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Wagner outside. From the top of the key, bullseye.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jokic rising up.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And that one, good.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic takes it in, takes the bump, and puts it through.
Now, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Up top, Wagner makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now, here's Jokic. Defense is right there.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Jokic drops them both.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's De Silva. There's Wagner with the three. And the three ball is good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Jokic with the bucket. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a
Coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant. Have modern training methods help players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Doncic, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Lyles a screen. It's Barrett on the wing. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw, no good.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer.
Oh, wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. About a minute played here so far in the first. They set the pick. From deep, here's Doncic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on three shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Doncic against Murray. Shoots. Lyles' shot is good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Just over a minute and a half in. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Screen by Olynyk. Here's Barrett. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Whew. Right now, they are humming along. 3 of 4 to start this game.
1:56 left in the first. Doncic outside. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Dort, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Olynyk. To the paint. Here's Murray. Misses the baby hook. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Barrett. Dort up top. Outside Barrett. Outside Murray. Screen by Olynyk. Murray inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Doncic. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Doncic has got 9.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Now Murray. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Olynyk for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Doncic. And that one drops for him. He's got 11.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his first basket of the night, and something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Puts up a deep 3. Dragic misses. Now here's Alexander Walker. Not a lot of room. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
To the middle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Dragic left side. The three ball. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The 2K leaderboard highlights the top scorers since the All-Star break. Second, Luka Doncic.
You have to appreciate scorers who turn it on down the stretch. He's given them points in crucial games.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander from about 16, and it's Dragic with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Doncic. Over Murray. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Doncic has got 13 now.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Inside, here's Murray. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Doncic. The three is up. It's rebounded by Barron. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Lyles. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
Anytime you get starter level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Chanchar. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Chanchar's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Barrett can't hit. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Doncic outside. Clock at 6, and they doubled up Doncic. Oh, there's the alley! Outside Murray. Banked it in off the glass. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First,
on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
and so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the home team. And that's a wrap on half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Trey Lyles is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Murray in at the 2. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. To the inside. It's tipped. From 13. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Murray's got 8.
Yeah, how about the handles right there for Murray? I mean, that was filthy.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Driving to the basket, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting.
Both of these teams have been making it look easy from out beyond the arc lately, showing off just how accurately they can shoot the ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Chanchar. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Chanchar's got his second basket on the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Rebound by Olynyk. He's gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Outside Barrett. 5 on the clock. Fires in the triple. Barrett's got 9 points.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's the fast break. Here's Dort, and he dunks it down.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
There's a screen. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 6.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
Outside Olynyk. The 3, Barrett. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Dragic against Murray. Down low. Soft touch off the glass.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Barrett. Drills the elbow jumper. Barrett's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Back to Dragic. Out left to the wing. And that one's good.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, an aggressive slash from SGA.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Leading by And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
To the middle. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Lennox with some nice D.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Barrett passes to Murray. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And this is a tricky move by Murray, getting the defense off balance and drawing the foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops. He ties it up.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Screen by Olenek. Barrett passes to Olenek. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, and this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
Doncic passes to Chanchar. Back to Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Over Doncic. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Another miss by Doncic.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going with that.
And you know Barrett wants the ball in his hands, especially on these big possessions.
Here's Doncic. High-quality look as he sinks it. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Screen by Olenek. Murray passes to Olenek. And knocks down the 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Doncic. He connects. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Murray from outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
Doncic. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within one.
Ooh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
16 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Jonchar passes to Doncic. There's the triple. And buries it from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. Folks, thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Now the starting group for the visitors. 14 feet away. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And Wagner has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over Hazonia. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Smith right side. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Schroeder. Lets the three fly. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Charge with it. Fires the three. That shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Last game we saw him score 14. With some arc, it's rebounded by Perkichin.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Wagner. 9 points last game. Pass to De Silva. Clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Perkichin.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Yeah, you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Smith. Now, here's Zubac. It's blocked. Wagner with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Zubac. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Yep, that one goes.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
So both teams changing it up here. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Smith. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's De Silva. Off target from outside. Smith outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Washington. Here's Smith. It's good. This game is all even. Smith's got 8 points. At the end of the first, Clark in a close game so far. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
They've got Washington, and it's Hartenstein in at the center. And he lobs it up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Hasn't made one yet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Man, I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Here's De Silva. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. A wide open look here for Hartenstein. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Would you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for them.
Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Back to Washington. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hartenstein up top. He's got 7. 3 on the clock. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. Timeout. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of basketball. Screen by Zubac. Offensive rebound. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Smith checked in for Bogdanovich. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Wagner's got 5.
This offense just continues to impress.
Screen by Smith. Lasagna, the pass to Smith. What a terrific move that was. 10 points for him.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to De Silva. Now, here's Wagner. Hezonja defending. Wagner wide open. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's blocked. Banked in off the glass. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Leading by a point. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
And now an opportunity to check. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Saric has gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. We've got Hezonja. Ivica Zubac is out there with Dario Saric and Smith. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. And here's Wagner following the three-pointer from Dario Saric. Back to Schroeder. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Picked his pocket. And here's the fast break. Count it. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Looking at some numbers for Dario Saric, how he performed last season. Averaged about 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. There's a screen. Five on the clock. The tray. That one, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Smith fires from way outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Schroeder surveying the floor. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Tito Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Now, here's Wagner. He's got 10. Over Hezonja. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Screen by Smith. Saric outside. Pass to Smith. Fades away. Doesn't go for him.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And now, here's Hazonia. He's defended by Wagner. Smith kicks to Šarić. Smith on the wing. Hazonia, the pass to Šarić. For three, Smith. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
There's Wagner with the three. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
And so he makes both from the line. Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Perkachin. He's defended by Wagner. Makes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Washington passes to Wagner. Nails the baby hook.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence down there.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Both teams will make substitutions. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Smith missing. Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Pass to Schroeder. Down low. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
Left side, Šarić. To the left wing. Lets it go. Misses the jumper. Wagner outside. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter of this one. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
Pass to Smith. From 17 feet out. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Here's De Silva. There's Wagner with the three. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin. When the defense is playing awfully like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Schroeder finds Wagner. Over Hazonia. And there's Wagner on the assist by Schroeder. 21 points for Franz Wagner.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Trying to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in. .30 seconds left in the fourth. They set the pick. Here's Schroeder. Sharge grabs the board. And stolen by Wagner. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker.
What you love about this time of year, some of these games have a playoff atmosphere.
It's been fascinating. The changes the league has made certainly has had an impact on how competitive these late season games are. Desperation starts to kick in. Every win is cause for celebration. Every loss hurts. It can't play any better than that.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the left wing. Antetokounmpo, right side. Missed inside. To the paint. Here's Chanchar. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Six on the shot clock. Here's Papanikolaou. Somehow scores the layup in traffic.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Out to the wing. First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's Doncic missing. Of course, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Here's Kalathis. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
To the inside, Chanchar gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Antetokounmpo surveys. And he comes up with a bucket.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Pass to Doncic. Shoots from the baseline. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense right on him. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
They set a pick. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot no good. Gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Kalathis, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Dragic outside. Inside. Down low. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
.16 feet out. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Drains the triple. Chanchar's got 5 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
To the middle. Nails the baby hook.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Back to Dragic. Pass to Chanchar. Now Dragic. No good there, off the double clutch.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Can't cash it in from close range. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The fadeaway. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound. He's got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. A minute 50 left to play in the half. From the arc. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Pass to Doncic. They set the screen. Fades and shoots. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's take a look at the shooters who have been on a roll since the break. The NBA field goal percentage leaders over the second half of the season. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
To the paint, Chanchar, and he jams it home with authority.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
That'll do it for the first half. Up by 10. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
You take a look at the visitors, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the home team.
The way...
Appreciate you joining us.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Doncic left side from deep. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Chanchar. Now here's Doncic. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. Antetokounmpo. Bam. He's got 12.
And you could see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And here's Doncic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. On Sunday, then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And with this break, let's have a look at the season's top passing teams.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Antetokounmpo outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And there's a pick. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Fires the three. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Antetokounmpo outside. From the wing. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Antetokounmpo, right side. It's good. Antetokounmpo has got 16 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
50 seconds left in the third quarter here. From behind the arc. Gets the three to fall.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Into the lane. Misses the layup.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Fade away, and the shot goes down. And it's a tie ball game.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line. So it's the home team now. They've led by as much as 10. Uses the glass on the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Dragic outside. 5 to shoot. And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. 3 on the clock. No good on the triple. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. With the fadeaway. The shot's good.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Doncic. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. That's good from Doncic.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul.
Timeout.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's Papanikolaou. To the left side wing. Lets the three fly. And Giannis Antetokounmpo good for 3. Antetokounmpo's got 23 points. Doncic outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Kalathis. Misses from close range. Pass to Chanchar. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Going inside.
Man, good whistle there.
He hits the first one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so he drops them both. And it's a 9-point game here. 1:09 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. To stop the run, it's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Over to the left wing. Here's Kalathis. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three. The shot off that time. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew,
The potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. That one goes in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Barrett with the ball. Olynyk, a screen on Wagner. Pass to Olynyk. This one for three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
Wagner outside. Over Barrett. And that one's good. Wagner.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Wagner on the wing. Over Murray. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Schroeder kicks to Wagner. Back to Schroeder. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Wiles. That three off the mark. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. There's Wagner with the three. Rebound by Olynyk. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Murray. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wagner outside. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. He'll take it.
Now, here's Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Schroeder against Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. So both teams changing it up here. He doesn't get the second one. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brooks, the pass to Clark. Now, Alexander Walker. Puts up a deep 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's De Silva. Brooks covering. Pass to De Silva. Here's Tiemann. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
We've got Washington, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5, down low.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Hartenstein in the high post. Five to shoot. Here's Washington. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. Shoots over Washington. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Here's Tiemann. It's Clark with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. That one good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Jacks up a 3. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And because of that versatility, Wagner with so many options offensively.
Outside, Dort. Brooks right side. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Wagner wide open. Second chance effort. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Wagner against Dort. Olenek up top. 6 to shoot. Back to Dort. Pass to Barrett. Here's Brooks. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Wagner a screen on Barrett. that gives them the lead.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Jamal Murray, number 1.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
55 seconds left now here in the second. No good with the triple.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Good on the triple. De Silva's got 5 points so far.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
Back to Murray. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wagner outside. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than this, fellas.
Are you joking? Could be much better. We had something other than veggies and hummus.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed. And that concludes halftime. Now time to.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Wagner finds Schroeder. Nine feet out. And no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to De Silva. Schroeder outside. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And here's a look at the stats for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off an excellent season. How about 30 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds? To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Buries it from three-point range. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Wagner outside. Here's De Silva. Covered by Lyons. To the paint. Here's Barrett. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Schroeder, left side. 1:36 left to play here in the third. Wagner against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Wagner. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Murray outside. Outside, Barrett. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Pass to Hartenstein. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Wagner, defended by Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way, and he makes that one.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Inside. And that one's good by Clark.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Wagner from long range. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your...
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Wagner is out there with Hartenstein. And it's Bonga in at the 2 guard. Seaman. Pass to De Silva. Screen by Hartenstein. They grab their own miss. Here's De Silva. Hartenstein with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. He was all alone on that one.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Alexander Walker passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Hartenstein with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chase it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Sweet move. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Pass to Wiles. It's Barrett on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Olynyk from down in the low post. It goes.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And Wagner drives in and finished off by Wagner.
Going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scores after the quick crossover. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 in the game.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Wagner against Barrett. And that one's good, Wagner.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Shots good by Lyles.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Fires top of the key. Headshot off.
And he's very confident from that range. You can't make him wrong.
To the inside. Wagner. Count! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Schroeder, good.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well. Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Here's Wagner. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this guy has ice water in his veins. Wagner coming through in a big way.
And that's an intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
.26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Wagner with it, now guarded by Murray.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Barrett against Wagner. Takes it inside. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Fires for 3. Nails the triple.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it.
Two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the left wing. Here's Baberovic. It's rebounded by Zubac. Pass to Šarić. Now Smith. Here's Hezonja. Clock at 6. Smith outside. This one for 3. And he buries his first look.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Baberovic. From downtown. Buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Zubac. For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Baberovic.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Şengün in the post. Zubac there. And Şengün gets it to go.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
That one's good for 2. Smith's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime. And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Smith. Šarić outside. Nails it from 3.
Now that's confidence. Šarić says, in Dario I trust.
1:16 left in the first. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Perkicin. Tries it from 19. And it's Larkin with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall. You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Larkin. Yet to see a basket. 13 feet out. And he buries his first look.
So wide open there. He said, why not? That's like a warm-up shot for him.
They set the screen. Shoots from 14. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Şengün. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of one. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude. Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Smith. Korkmaz pulls it in.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Pass to Baberovic. Up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Baberovic, defended by Bogdanovic. And Baberovic gets it to go. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Oh, sweet move. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. A shot from the mid-range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back. Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible. Yeah, great concentration there. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Charic outside. Fires for 3. And he buries his first look.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's the pick. Here's Larkin. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Azonia. .102 left in the first half of this one. And that one's good.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And here's Şengün. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
Charic outside. The fader. And that's off the glass and in.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Larkin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Down low. Here's Şengün. They shoot again. He knocks it.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up by 4. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody.
It's far enough into the season now where you can tell which guys are for real and which guys are pushing for that ROI. In a game this close, you want to attack the paint. Get yourself some easy looks. Get to the line, man. Get to the line.
Yeah,
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Dario Saric. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Hazonia in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Saric covers, and he drives in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Good on the 13-footer. Saric has got 5 now.
You know, Saric can get it done just about from anywhere, and he's comfortable firing from mid-range, too.
Over to the wing. And they call an illegal screen here. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Liberovic can't get it to go. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Larkin. He's guarded by Zubac. Here's Osman. And miss after miss right now.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Smith. Got a hand on it. 3-on-3. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Right side, Bogdanovic. Šarić. The layup misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Larkin. Takes the three. He buries it from three. Larkin's got 7 points. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
To the right side. For three, Smith. The shot won't fall.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And he gets the bucket. Baberovic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Zubac's inside, averaging around 5 points a game.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 3rd. Pass to Perkichin. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And we wrap up the 3rd, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting 4th. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Pass to Bogdanovic. To the paint. And it's Perkichin missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Back to Bogdanovic. 2 points. That one goes.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Korkmaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Shoots. And perfection right through the net.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Zubac. Pass to Smith. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Larkin. A quick shot there. It's off target. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the wing, right side. Here's Smith. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Pass to Şengün. Over Zubats. And Şengün gets it to go.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that narrows the gap to 1. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Count it! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
A nice shot by Smith.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Here's Şengün. Great D that time from Zubats. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith left side. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. It's good! And Chris Finch has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. How do you think this is going to play out?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Şengün. And it's over! It came down to 1 play, and the defense held its ground. What a play! And so the home crowd...